Mississippi is on the precipice of potentially allowing ballot initiatives again. So the ability of people to propose things and vote on them popularly, but they're gonna be banning any that have to do with abortion. Now, I could jump in and say, kind of seems like you know that the people of your state don't agree with you on this topic, but I don't need to do that because they're gonna do that. The initial version of the resolution had no provisions related to abortion. Those were added Tuesday. Representative Fred Shanks, the Republican chair of the House Constitution Committee, told reporters there was concern among GOP lawmakers that Mississippi voters might use the initiative process to expand abortion access, which is now tightly restricted. There was some concern about it, yeah, Shanks says. There was some concern about democracy, about the fact that the people of your state don't agree with you on this. They're legislating the quiet part out loud. Our position is so unpopular that we need to ban the ability of you to change things. Now, there's other things that they don't have to change, JR. They don't have to change their position on this because they know that it's irrelevant that the people of Mississippi don't agree with them because everything is so carefully gerrymandered that it is impossible to get these people out of office. But they're not going to allow them to use popular democracy to make the changes, even though they are acknowledging by doing this that people don't agree with them.
Situational democracy is what these books are about. Hey, we'll do it up to a point, and then once we're tired of having to deal with this whole democracy thing and actually legislating based off of the people, we're gonna go ahead and cut that off, and the people will celebrate. You talked about the Mandalorian earlier. Isn't that a line from one of the early Star Wars, like the end of democracy, and it comes to thunderous applause? Am I right? Did I land that?
Natalie Portman, she said it. That's true.
Those libs like to call these things, and then I guess these conservatives just like to carry them out.
I guess so. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that the rebels believed it 160 years ago. Anyway, yeah, no, it's just look, me pointing this out, by the way, understand that these sorts of gotchas where you're like, oh, this is clearly anti-democratic. That's not gonna stop them from doing it. I mean, this probably won't pass, but it's not gonna stop them from doing it. They know what they're doing. Their base loves this because their base, like their voters, knows that people don't agree with them, that their positions are wildly fringe and radical and people don't like them. But they're gonna do it anyway because they don't care about democracy. We point out that this is a war on democracy because it's a value that we hold, that democracy is good and should be protected. They do not share that principle, and they are proving it with moves like this on a daily basis.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.